Hello folks, this is Aditya from inspiredtorise.com and today we have the Meizu M3 Note smartphone here with us for a detailed hands-on review and unboxing of the same. So guys, let's begin. So let's first start with the unboxing for the Meizu M3 Note smartphone. This is the box for the package as can be seen over here, and the smartphone comes in a white box as can be seen over the details, IMEI, etc., all of the features, etc. on the back. The smartphone itself looks like this. You get a SIM tray slot opener, you get USB cable and a USB charger adapter, nothing much. And in this price range you can't expect a headphone. And apart from that, this smartphone comes with a 5.5-inch full HD display with a brightness of 490 nits, 403 pixels per inch. And on the bottom we have the micro USB port and the speaker grill, and only one of those is the speaker grill. On the left hand side you get the SIM tray slot, and it is a hybrid SIM tray, so you get two SIMs or you get one SIM and one microSD card up to 128 gigabytes. On the top we have the 3.5mm jack and a small camera microphone hole, and on the right hand side you get the power button and the volume rocker. The whole device is CNC all metal unibody, so the finish is really great, and it's 2.5D curved glass on the front, so that's something great. And on the bottom you have the fingerprint sensor on this device, so it does feel premium. It comes with a Mediatek Helio P10 processor and ARM Mali T860 GPU. So, and it comes with 2GB and 3GB variant of memory, and 16GB and 32GB of internal storage. 43,430 was the score that we got on Antutu benchmark for this device. And apart from that, on the Geekbench 3 benchmark we got 810 on the single core and 3023 on the multi-core score. The single core score isn't that high, but the multi-core score performance was really great. It tells you that the multi-core performance of the 8A53 cores on this one is really great, and 60 frames per second was the score on Nina Mark 2 benchmark, which is also a great score. And on the Quadrant standard benchmark we got a score of around 22,200, which is also great, and it was able to play 4K HD videos with ease. And as can be seen over here, the display brightness and clarity and sharpness was really great. The build feel in hand does feel nice for such a device, and it comes with Flyme 5.1, which is based upon Android 5.1. And the camera on this device is a 13 megapixel camera with Corning Gorilla Glass on the back, and it comes with a 5-element lens, continuous shooting, has features like panoramic lens, and the front camera comes with a f2.2 aperture, and it has two-tone flash and face detection autofocus. And the front camera comes with a f2.0 aperture and 4-element lens. As can be seen over here, the images do have sufficient clarity, but there was something wrong with the HDR mode, because of the fact that when I took some images with the HDR mode turned on, there was considerable noise in the photograph. And there's also another nice software trick over here that you can just use your finger to swipe and change the orientation of the picture that you have taken. So that's a very nifty sweet feature. And the selfies that came out were pretty sharp. Colors were good, but the colors did seem a little bit different from what I look like originally, but that's not a bad thing, because sometimes it does look better to have really saturated colors like those. And overall the camera did feel nice enough in those conditions. Also here the same photograph was taken without HDR and there was no noise whatsoever, so that's a good thing about this camera. And it was able to capture sufficient detail for a camera in this price range. It was definitely very nice. That would be the verdict for this camera. And the color reproduction was a little bit off here and there, but still it's better than most of those out there. It was able to play small games with ease, and such a smartphone with such RAM configuration and good processing configuration can run a lot of games with ease. And when we do a full gaming review of this smartphone soon enough, then you would get to know more about the smartphone's gaming performance. But as of now, we do feel that it can run almost all of the heavy games also with ease, because of the fact that it does come with Mediatek's best chipset right now in terms of performance, apart from the Helio X20. The Flyme OS, Flyme 5.1, which is based upon Android 5.1, is a very different type of OS. It's based upon Android, but it has a lot of features which make it somewhat different. For example, people who are used to MIUI from Xiaomi know that they have a habit of customizing their ROM to a very high extent, and the same can be said for Flyme OS. But MIUI does tend to get a lot heavy, but this one didn't feel as heavy as MIUI, and even on the 2 GB RAM variant, the performance was smooth enough and it did feel nice. You get a lot of themes and options on the Flame OS, so that's a good thing. You can customize your phone to your heart's extent, and you can see that the overall performance did feel smooth. It has a lot of features and gestures to wake up the smartphone, and the performance while using it and while scrolling through apps did feel nice enough. This smartphone would definitely be one of the best smartphones in the sub 10,000 price region when it retails for that price, and it would soon be available in the market also. And it does feel like one of the best budget devices out there right now, and it comes with USB OTG support, so that's also a great thing to have in a smartphone like this. And moving on, what we found out about this smartphone was that overall it was okay. But the audio output wasn't that great. Audio output is only from bottom speakers, so that was not that high enough. It comes with a 4100 mAh battery and would retail for a price of 9,999. Flash sales would start from 31st May, and these guys also have a dedicated WhatsApp service, so that's really great for people who want to contact them on WhatsApp. Overall, the battery also does feel really large enough, and overall this smartphone does not leave much to be desired. So guys, in case you liked this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. This is Aditya Najha from inspiredtorise.com signing off, folks. Stay inspired to rise.